welcome back. We're doing more Yogarilla. Today we're going to do some quadruped or on all fours. We're going to do a hands and knees exercises. We've got 10 of them set up for us. So we're going to go through them right away. You ready? Make sure you have a lot of room on the floor. These are my cards in front of me. But we're going to go through each one for 10 seconds. The first card is called table. We're going to make a table using our bodies. This one's pretty simple. You're going to get on your hands and knees. And you're going to make sure your back is flat like a table. So someone could put almost a cup on you. So you don't want to dip too low or too high with your back. You want to make it as flat as you can by tucking in your tummy tight. We're just going to hold it right here for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want to make it harder, try lifting up your hands and legs. So just do one at a time. Let's try right hand and left leg. Can you do that? Good. What about the other side? Can you do left hand and left leg? A little tricky, huh? All right, let's move on. Our next pose is called cat. We're going to pretend we're cats. Very similar to table. This time, we're going to arch our back up like we're going like a cat would. So you're going to tuck your tummy in, tuck your belly button in towards the sky, and arching your back. We're going to hold that for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. You should feel that stretch kind of in the back of your shoulders. Our next pose is called cow. We're going to pretend we're cows now. Let me hear you guys do a nice moo on this one. So we're going to drop our bellies down like we have little udders giving milk. We're going to drop our bellies down to the ground. So you should see this nice curve in your back this time. And we're going to say moo, lifting up your head. Let's count for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Moo. Good job. The next card we have is called On Your Mark. We're going to get into the starting position for a race. All right, so we're going to have one foot in front of us. So start on your knees. Bring one foot in front, so it's kind of like a half kneel. And if you can, push this back leg a little bit farther back to get a nice stretch right here in the front of your leg. Make sure your knee does not go too far forward over your foot. We want to protect your knees, make sure it's a nice 90-degree angle. If you need to push that back leg farther back, that's fine too. But use your hands for support to keep your balance. So your chest should be right over your knee. Like we're going to start a race. We're going to hold this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Slowly come back up, and we're going to switch our legs so we get a nice stretch on both sides. Switching our knees. Now this one's in front, a nice 90-degree angle. Remember, don't go too far forward. We want it nice and straight. And then if you need to put your back leg further back to get a nice stretch in there, right in that front of that leg. And to make this harder, you can bring your hands up to your knee to keep more of a balanced pose. And if you can even bring your arms all the way up and still hold that pose, that's even stronger. So let's see, can you hold it for 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Come back slowly. Okay, what's our next pose? It's called thread the needle. We're going to move one of our hands like we're threading a needle through the other arm. So we're going to sit on our knees again, but this time instead of being up, we're going to be down. So your bottom should be on your feet. And we're going to bring both of our hands forward like we're about to do child's pose. But instead, we're going to take one of our hands and you see this little hole here? We're going to thread through that hole. And that'll cause one of our shoulders to get down to the ground. So we'll be twisting like so. So try to get that shoulder to touch the ground while this one's out in front. And we're going to reach for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Come up slowly and we're going to do the other side. So put your arms forward. Now use your other hand to go through that hole right here And hold it for 10. Reach, reach, reach. Put that shoulder to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up slowly. Great job. We're on to our next one, and it is called rocket. We're going to shoot up like rockets. So we're going to sit on our feet again, bottoms down, and we're going to bring our hands straight up above us. So your body should be making a straight line. And we're just going to hold our hands above our head. If you want to make it a little bit harder, can you come up and blast off your rocket, keeping that body straight all the way up into a high knee? We're going to hold that for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. We're getting through this. Good job, guys. We're on to our next one. It's called cricket. We are going to stand like crickets. This one's a little bit tricky. It uses a lot of flexibility in your hips. So let's see the best you can do. We're going to put our feet on the ground. If you need to put your heels a little bit off the ground, that's fine to get that flexibility. But if you can't keep your feet down and squat down low, you're going to have your elbows right where your knees are, just like this, okay? Make sure your legs are wide apart, and your elbows are going to push open your knees, keeping your hands together. Keep those heels down. You feel that stretch between your legs? We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Our next pose is called gate. We're going to use our bodies to make a gate. So we're going to be on one knee. Let's pick our left knee, and the other leg is going to shoot out to the side. So it's going to make a nice little angle here, a triangle. And we're going to slide these fingertips down that straight leg, reaching, 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 so the side should get a nice stretch. It's kind of like our triangle pose from our standing video. So your hand should be over your head, reaching over to the side. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up slowly. Now we're going to switch sides. So bring your knees together and switch to the other leg. This one should be straight now. Slide those fingertips down the straight leg. Reach your arm up over your head. Feel that in your side right here and hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up. All right, we're almost done. We've got 2 more. This next one is very, very tricky. It's called the hawk. This takes a lot of balance. I'm not sure even I can do it, so please bear with me and do your best, because I'm definitely going to try my best. But we're going to stand like a hawk. We're going to balance our whole body on just our hands and our elbows. So our knees are going to be stacked up on top of each elbow. So you see how I get into this crouched position like a cricket, but I'm going to put my knees on my elbow like a shelf. And I'm going to put my head a little bit lower so you can't quite see my face, but I'm not touching the ground. Slowly rise up onto your toes, and once you feel like you've got some balance, bring one foot up at a time. Using your arms as the base, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. If you can't keep your balance, don't worry, keep your toes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got it! I did it. Did you do it too? All right. Good trying. Our final pose is called the camel. We're going to pretend like we are camels, and we're going to just sit on our knees first. Put your hands behind your back, and we're going to arch back. If you can, go all the way up onto your knees without sitting on your feet. And same thing, we're going to arch back by pushing with our hands so your hips go forward in that direction and looking up to the ceiling. We're going to stretch that neck and chest out. We're going to hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your neck up slowly. Don't go too fast for this one. Want to protect what we've got. And that was it. You did it. That was so quick. You did all 10 exercises on your hands and knees. Yay. All right, our next episode is going to be about doing it on your belly. Are you ready for that? I'll see you next time. Have a great day.